This show has a lot to talk about because we're going to talk about the cryptocurrency base and how it will go through the roof. But there is a catch. Do not keep going until the parabolic times show up. It is still going on, but it will happen this year. BTC is going to really take off. There have been no changes for a year, and all the coins will arrive early next year. I'm telling you now, that's the end of it. The years 2024 and 2025 will be over in an instant. Over, and you're thinking, what the heck? That was just now. 2024 is a new year. Remember how we count down to the ball drop and then everyone celebrates. We do it all over again the next time. A new video from Ripple shows that the cryptocurrency markets will reach all-time highs in 2025. From Centin, talking about the partner relationship that has never been seen before. Does Abel mark? Remember what I just said? After that, we'll talk about gross laws that break XRP rules. I was in a hurry and wanted to jump right in. I was going to buy Cardano, but I saw that it's now up 1.38% or 61 cents. The question is, have you read the story we came across yet? We might read that Cardano discussion again, but I'm getting a little antsy. Should have bought it at 58. It should have been bought at 59. Since it's now 61, I should have got it when it was 60. It will likely be between 62 and 63 when the movie is over, and it will slowly go up again. If you didn't know, I may already be 1.38% ahead on my money, and I'm buying Cardano for about $7,500. That's how much I'm going to pay. When you go through the trade, know how it goes and how much the fees are. I'm going to buy that badass beam. Big bang, I'm going to ride this thing cost. I think we're in for an 8x, not a simple 8 to 10 times this. In 6 months, it will cost $5. Simply put, it's more than $10. It looks like it's at a record high. How close was it? To the $3 range, am I right? Have a nice day. Let's get noticed. Where is my highest point ever? Quick bids all together. Full sum of all the numbers. In just 24 hours, the total stock of caps used in circulation hit an all-time high. $3.990. Oh, yes, it's getting there, folks. Let me load up and say that I won't be upset if I can get at least a 10x return on the $75,000 I invested in cryptocurrency. Right now, my BTC is up 1.22%. USDT and USDC are getting close to $63,800, which is close to their dollar pegs in XRP. It's now up 60. Well, that's pretty simple for XRP. Going forward, the path is very clear. Once those 66 and 76 cents are broken, we can talk about getting to that dollar level. After we get into the dollar range, we can talk about being in the 1 to 50 area. The value of all coins on the market is $2,429,000,000.00. Are you sure the bottom is in? It's very close to the bottom if this isn't it. Do you understand? Let me do some math in my head to figure out what the worst thing that could happen to Bitcoin is. 1,263.50 in the worst case. Bitcoin could drop another 15% to 20%, but I don't see that happening, taking place. Oh, Kurd, he got up again. People, I don't think that will happen. To be honest, I think this is the lowest point we can reach. I want to talk about them again because, as you can see, Bitcoin was moving before we became aware of it. I couldn't sell all of these at once. They are no longer there. Everyone who sees this movie and buys a beam, bada boom, will get one from Bill and me. Morgan, it's likely that Ripple will try to have a lot of business-sensitive information crossed out and sealed in the SEC brief. For everyone who thought that the SEC's early success this year and its move to order disclosure of Ripple's contracts with institutions after the complaint meant that the world would know about them, not telling the SEC about it while a security order was in place, and give a short answer, this is starting to come together. To be more specific, both sides have put forward a joint sealing plan that would govern sealing issues related to the upcoming briefings on remedies that will be dealt with in this case. This is like what we looked at before with the man emails. The CC says that Ripple will fight against having their paper hidden, but they haven't said when this will end. We can only hope for this year. But knowing this, I think there will be a delay from both of these groups. Especially the SEC price drops as more dates in the Ripple v. CC case are likely to make the final decision take longer. There has been a big change in the disagreement between Ripple Labs and the US. As both sides have said, Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC turns in its open remedies brief, along with supporting statements and exhibitions on March 22nd. This keeps important information from the public. The sides got together on March 25th to work out the redactions as they went. After page 26, the SEC posts a public version that has been edited. On May 6th, the SEC will send a written brief. After that, the parties will meet and talk about it while it's still sealed. What can be seen? No, that's not the reason. The market is in shock because the price dropped from 61 cents to 50 cents, and there is chaos everywhere. We're going to stand up again. Can XRP go back to where it was and hit its peak? This goes around and around 100%. If $3 is the most we can offer, then yes. After that, it will happen. I don't want to go. From where you are now, it's a 5x chance to be upset. I have no idea what that 2030x is, and there is no 2025x. To be honest, and won't be upset with the 25x because I got an extra cover. I already said that Cardano's value can easily double, which would be a big chunk of change. This is why I want to invest in other coins while the market is rising. For me, XRP, I have a pretty strong bag. It's called HBAR. This should have been cheaper for me to buy. The highest point for ARBs is $11, and I should have gotten it because it was only peaking at $156. I might have been able to get about $150. It's starting to rise again. It's now open. 133% of them should have gone for it. This will take place in Dallas. It's possible that I put in my buy-in today, which is $1.64. People will really like this. Isn't it also the highest it's ever been? An extra 10x if I put $7,500 into it. And both ARB and Cardano do 10x. That seems like $150 K to me. Will you be mad when $150 K comes? Pay off the old debt, I am not sure. Ripple doesn't have any problems. Anna Bolton, who is the executive chairperson of Santa Monica, is going to talk in the public market. They are basically doing what they need to do with Ripple. Don't forget that Santana and Ripple worked together on July 99, 2020 to make foreign payments faster and safer. This is the group project that made everyone go crazy. It was talked about by everyone, but no one really saw it work. Everyone thought Sander would bring out new items, but they all talked about how they weren't using XRP correctly. Let's take a listen to this short clip. You have worked together on this date. If you could, what are the limits of this service if Ripple provides the blockchain star rails? Because one of the problems with blockchain as it is now is that it has a limited amount of space. It seems like a big problem, doesn't it? That's for you. That is not a problem for exchange payments with the amounts we have. With this new program that is already in place, we are actually covering half of all FX payments that the Santon Group makes every year. It works really well thanks to the rails that we use and have worked with before. As you said, Ripple, you can rest easy now that we've tested those for 2 years on our own staff. They work, are safe, and follow all the rules. Of course, we've also made sure we follow all the rules in this area. Customers of Santander, one of the countries you listed, will be the only ones able to use this service for now. You are thinking about making it bigger, though, based on a different app for new people. Yes, without a doubt. But let me be clear, Santa customers can send euros to any other bank in Europe. This is different in each country, but for Sanic, though, we can do that with Europe, and we're working hard to add more countries soon, like Portugal. Our goal is to get there soon. Small businesses can't get to it yet. As you said, right now, it's only for individuals, but we're working on making it available to them in the future. We're really excited about open market payments for now, because I don't know when that will happen. Why do you think Santana has been working with Ripple anyway? Why do you think these companies have been working together for so long? Is it because they know that the early bird gets the worm? Someone will be the first to move for them. Plus, they know what will happen when crypto rails are put in place and ManLiquidity starts to open up in front of all these different parts. Along with transfer companies that have already used Ripples and Ripple's programs like XRP with MoneyGram, American Express, and a number of central banks around the world agree. They all know that Western Union tried it, but some of them are still trying to send money through the blockchain cryptocurrency walled garden, which is not possible. They will all need a neutral bridge asset in the end. That's for sure. It's not run by anyone, and the XRP record will show up when it comes to XRP. This just came out recently and talks about what Wales is doing with Cardano. It says that Wales took deals worth £17.4 billion out of £17.7 billion. Right now, it costs 61 cents. It says that the double, there is a bearish turnaround in the top pattern from where we find it now. There are two problems with the technical study of patterns that make it stand out. There were two peaks in a row at about the same price, which suggests the chance of a trend. Reza is losing